When I was living in Africa, I went on holidays. When I came back, I wanted to tell my African friends about my holidays. I didn't have the right vocabulary. I don't want that to happen to you. I'm making this listening practice so you can pick up the vocabulary you need to talk to friends or people at work. I'm going to tell you a story about a young woman named Zoe. Listen to this story to get new vocabulary so you don't feel frustrated. This is the English Listening World podcast. I'm Les, and I've taught English conversation for over 20 years. I want to help you increase your vocabulary. Here are some questions before the story starts. Questions. 1. What is the name of the owner of the cafe? 2. What happened when Zoe sipped the drink? 3. What happened each time the scenario repeated? 4. How can Zoe break free from the eddy? 5. What is the next drink Zoe will learn to brew? The first shift. Nervous start. Zoe Chen stood before the Quantum Cafe, its facade shimmering like a mirage. The Help Wanted sign pulsed with an otherworldly glow. She pushed open the door, stepping into a realm of swirling mists and aromatic wonders. You must be the new hire, a voice echoed. A tall figure emerged from the haze. I'm Eddy, the owner. Ready to start? Zoe nodded, her throat dry. What should I do first? Eddy gestured to a complex array of gleaming machines. Learn the art of quantum brewing. Each drink alters reality. Handle with care. A prank? Zoe's brow furrowed. This had to be an elaborate prank. Still, she needed the job. She donned the provided apron, its fabric cool and oddly weightless. Start with a simple latte, Eddy instructed. Focus on your intent as you brew. Zoe approached the espresso machine, its dials and levers defying conventional design. She pulled a shot, steamed the milk, and poured with precision. The latte art formed a spiraling fractal. Excellent form, Eddy praised. Now, tasting. Hesitantly, Zoe lifted the cup to her lips. The liquid touched her tongue, and the world lurched. She blinked, finding herself back at the cafe's entrance. What happened? You must be the new hire, Eddy's voice echoed again. Zoe's mind reeled. Had she dreamed the last few minutes? She shook her head, trying to clear the fog. I think so? The scenario repeated. Each time, Zoe progressed further in her training before the reset. She mastered the espresso machine, learned to read auras to gauge customers' desires, and memorized a menu that defied logic. On her 7th loop, frustration peaked. Why does this keep happening? She demanded. I'm Eddy. Eddy smiled enigmatically. You've been caught in a time eddy. It's a common side effect for new baristas. To break free, you must craft the perfect quantum latte. Zoe took a deep breath, centering herself. She approached the machines with newfound determination. Her hands moved with fluid grace, manipulating levers and dials. She infused each action with intent, visualizing the flow of time. The resulting latte shimmered with temporal energy. Zoe lifted it, the weight of potential futures heavy in her hands. She sipped, bracing for another reset. Instead, time surged forward. Customers flowed in and out. Zoe found herself effortlessly crafting impossible drinks, levitating espressos, teas that granted temporary omniscience, and frappes that froze moments in time. As her shift ended, Zoe slumped against the counter, exhilarated and drained. Pass.
And
Heather approached, beaming with pride. Well done. You've passed the first test. Ready to delve deeper into the mysteries of quantum brewing? Zoe grinned, her earlier skepticism evaporating like steam from a freshly pulled shot. Absolutely. What reality-bending beverages are we tackling next? Heather's eyes twinkled. Tomorrow, we experiment with the empathy espresso. Prepare to feel the world in ways you've never imagined. As Zoe left the Quantum Cafe, the city outside seemed mundane in comparison. Yet, she noticed subtle shifts. Colors were more vivid, passersby's emotions more palpable. She realized her perception had fundamentally altered. Her journey as the quantum barista's apprentice had only just begun, and already nothing would ever be the same. Answers. What is the name of the owner of the cafe? The owner of the cafe is Heather. What happened when Zoe sipped the drink? The world lurched. What happened each time the scenario repeated? Zoe progressed further in her training. How can Zoe break free from the Eddy? She has to brew the perfect quantum latte. What is the next drink Zoe will learn to brew? It's called Empathy Espresso.